Hi. I, Given everything going on right now, would you mind walking with me?
Okay.
You're a good friend.
You're welcome. But I can understand feeling outclassed. It's my state of being. Or I would have been painting. But instead, we're trying not to be killed. Okay, boys don't handle crying girls well. So
Are we almost at the stable?
Yes. You can move. You're at the
she-
barn. There's a barn. We'll say there's a barn. He gives you a barn. I will help you search for it. Find the light. Turn the light on.
She does not do that.
He struggles for a little bit. You're scaring me, Marilyn. The shadow was talking to you, and it ordered you to kill me.
You might as well tell me, since you're about to kill me. And why me? What's the point? Does he expect you to shoot me? He'll murder you if you don't murder me? Sounds like a shadow. Do you believe in God? In Jesus? Have you ever heard the gospel? Your value doesn't come from the shadow. It doesn't come from the talent. It comes from the God who made you. You bear his image, and it is lovely. Asking you to murder. And the shadow wants to smear you with its own evil. It wants to crush the image of God and beauty right out of you. It's a murderer, and it wants to make you one too. Please don't do this.
He's not evil. He's...
Telling you to murder someone sounds pretty evil to me. His order makes no sense. This isn't war. What are you talking about? It isn't happening on a battlefield someplace. This is happening here, in our home. I'm not your enemy. Are you mine? You said you were my friend. Was that a lie?
I wish it wasn't you.
Me too. What if I die? I don't mean for real. I mean, what if I disappeared? He comes toward you, but misses you in the dark and instead bumps into the wall. Then he's just going to make you do it again. And again. And again. He won't stop. He won't let you stop. Not until he's gotten everything from you that he wants. Not until you're destroyed.
He's good. He's my friend.
He's trying to destroy your immortal soul. That's not caring. It's hateful. It's evil. A true friend does not ask you to murder your friends. Friends don't isolate you. Friends don't leave you frightened in the dark. Friends don't do this. Don't let him destroy you. Here. Here. Let your friends, your true friends, help.
How? Who?
I don't know. You aren't alone. You need help. Look at me. Look at me. You need help. I'll die. Disappear. But you need to use the time well. This is a chance. Use it well.
Will you do that? Please. And he's holding her hands, but he did not pull away. He just held her hand. Give them a chance to help. You're not alone. Let me buy you time. If I have to die, I would rather die fighting a shadow than fighting my friends. It was at that moment when one stood on the precipice of death, while the other balanced over damnation's abyss, that they held hands. It passed, but he did not let go. We're supposed to have more time. Some things have to happen fast, and I apologize. You know that Arliss and I are leaving. That's suddenly incredibly inconvenient for me. I've come to ask a favor. If I can explain things to Mary, would you be willing to be her maid support?
Oh, you realize that Meru hates me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why me?
Because you could have killed me. You had the capacity to kill me in ways that not too many other people could. But more than that, you had a shadow standing behind you, effectively, telling you to do it. And if you didn't do it, it would destroy you. You hazarded your life to save mine. You lied, believing that the shadow would still eventually find out.
If you're willing to face the threat of death and a shadow, and something it seems really, as shadows go, this seems really like a bad one, in order to keep me alive. I want you to keep someone I love alive. Did the shadow tell you to kill?
Yes.
Was I the one you were going to kill?
Yes.
Did you defy a shadow so that I wouldn't die?
Yes.
Could you have killed me?
Yes.
So where exactly am I cutting you, slack you don't deserve? If you hadn't. But you did. And God put me there too. She almost fell into the hands of evil, awful men. You had fallen into the hands of a monster.
I betrayed someone who trusted me. I did something I never
Good.
would have.
They were evil. They were bad. You're supposed to betray bad people. They're bad. It's bad. It's a thing. It's a thing. Of all the people you could have picked, you picked me. What were the odds of that? That I'd walk around the corner at the right time, in the right place, with no one with me. I think that we are characters in a story told by God. And you may not know him yet. Whether you know him or not, he is the storyteller. And he made things happen so that you would go the right way. You didn't betray that thing. You turned away from the evil that it had clawed you, pulled you into doing. Sure, things could have happened differently. Things could have gone totally differently. I'm glad they didn't. I am so glad they didn't. I'm glad I was the one that came around that corner. And I'm glad I was alone. Because it means I was put there at that moment to do something good. She's my friend. And she guards her friends very jealously. Right now, all she knows is that you tried to kill me. Because that's the story we told her. And because she's my friend, she hates your guts.
To be fair, she hated my guts before we told her I killed you.
Very probably true. Meru is an irresistible force of nature sometimes. But at other times, she is just a girl that's facing a very, very big world. And it has a lot of people in it that would have her dead. I don't want them to succeed. It may be a little mean on my part, or a lot mean on my part. But if I can throw you between them and her and keep her safe, I'm willing to do that. Particularly since I believe, really believe, that you could stop them much better than I can. And they will underestimate you in the same way the shadow underestimated you.
You truly believe all of that. I know you do, because you only say what you truly believe.
It sometimes gets me in trouble.
Got me out of a lot of trouble.
Almost got me killed.
Got you not killed.
But it could get me not killed too. It wasn't supposed to win. But beauty and joy and love is on our side. And I saw that in you. Even when you didn't. If you don't mind, I will pray for you. And if you do mind, I will pray for you anyway. I really don't know why I said it that way. But I will be praying for you. Because my God can fix what it broke. So I will ask him to do that.
Haven't known you to be wrong before, so do what you want.
As you wish. The reason you thought I was dead was
That
it was the lie I helped invent.
Yeah, it was.
Excuse me?
She gave me a story about needing to go down to the stables. And she was alone, and you know the rules. I mean,
And you're not one to let a lady go alone into the darkness where she can kill you.
there's that, and I'm stupid. I admit that. The thing is, it's my job to do stupid things. It's my job to protect people.
Those two are not synonymous. Buddy system, but also, you're a girl, I'm a boy, it's nighttime, maybe we shouldn't go alone to the stables by ourselves.
That's a really good point. You're right. You're right. Part of that is it just didn't even occur to me.
I know, that's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so her boss said, hey, go out and find someone and kill him. And she didn't want to, and she put it off, and she put it off, until the shadows said, I'm coming to check on you. Something's wrong with you. So she disobeyed as long as she could until suddenly she found herself up against a wall with the knowledge that it was going to do something terrible to her. Yep. Okay, fine. Let something be terrible done to her. But she's in that spot.
Why are you defending her? She tried to kill you.
Let me finish the story, and then I'll answer that question.
Skip to the good part. Part where you get away.
I didn't get away. She refused to kill me. And I proposed an alternate idea.
Don't murder someone?
Yeah, but by her time, so that she could go and get help. Because she was out of time, because she felt like she was totally alone. And understand that she didn't kill me and wouldn't kill me even when she believed that she was going to die horribly because of it. Something made her have the talent. And then having done that, took this little girl that it made have the talent and then forced her to learn how to kill. And then sent her to kill, sent her here, and then she didn't. I think she would be a good protector for you.
Absolutely not. I don't trust her. I don't even like her.
Don't have to like her.
You're right, I don't have to like her. I don't trust her. You trust her?
I do.
I don't trust her.
I know. What matters to me is I want you as safe as I can make you.
I will get assigned a mage support.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be her.
I know. They'll be okay. Thing is, I don't want okay. I want you alive. You're going up against shadows.
I know.
And against those, they'll be useless. I explained this poorly. Roughly the same age you were brought here. She fell into its hands, and it tortured her for a very long time. While you were getting trained to be a mage, and she was being tortured by a monster that wanted to make her into its little pet and servant.
I'm not saying that her life isn't sad.
I'm not saying that it is. It tortured her until she would do until I thought she would do what she was told. And then she turned against it. I'm not asking you to trust her. And I'm not asking you to say yes.
What are you asking me?
I'm asking you to talk to her. You can let loose on her and give her a piece of your mind and tell her what you think of her and how she's betrayed us and all the evil that she's done. She knows that. She's got that down.
What makes you think that I want to?
Oh,
I would do all of those things. I don't want to do all of those things.
If you had wanted to do all those things, you would have already done them. We both know that. Both of you need to be the beautiful girls that you are. You, too, are more alike than you know. I may be wrong, I may be right. I'm betting I'm right. I'm betting I'm right because that's who I am and what I think and what I do.
You want her to die for me?
If that's what it takes to keep you alive, I want her to die for you.
That is horrifying.
Yeah.
Why?
I actually would prefer her to live for you. I would prefer her to stay alive and live a very long life and live happily and get married and have kids and have a wonderful life.
Great.
But if the price of keeping you alive and safe is her life...
I am not that special. Whoa.
Yes, you are to me.
My life is worth just as much as anyone else's.
Yeah,
and
of
vice
course.
versa.
Yes. But that doesn't change what I feel. So, do you trust yourself not to sin, not to screw up, not to err? She's had her evil, her sin, her failure crammed into her face. So there's no way for her to be able to turn away or ignore it. And it horrifies her. And the fact she doesn't trust herself is why I'm willing to. She doesn't want to go back to the shadow, but she is terrified of it, justly so. And she doesn't know what it can do, if it will seize her, if it will take her, if something horrible will happen to her again. And therefore she doubts herself, properly so. When I met you, I saw beauty and joy and love, and I see it even more now. I didn't see wrong. It just took more time for God to work it out in your life. He's working it out in mine and working it out all around us. And I believe he's working it out in Terrell's life too. She's terrified of talking to you. She knows what you think of her. And she thinks it's just and right and doesn't see any point or hope in speaking with you. I see love and joy and hope in her too.
Bring, bring!
Hello.
Hi, this is Lange.
Hi, Lang. How are you doing?
Okay.
Are you staying safe?
That doesn't matter right now.
Yeah,
I was trying to give Terrell a call. Normally I can. And she's not picking up.
No, she's not.
Is she mad at me?
She won't wake up. Now she's asleep and she won't wake up.
Okay, thank you. Do you? Okay. Thank you. Okay. We'll talk soon. And click.
Hello?
Hi, this is Lange. I don't know if you remember me.
Yes, the boy that did not die.
I understand that Terrell is not waking up.
Yes.
What happened? And I may be having some travel difficulties in the immediate future. Probably everything she's told you?
Understand why those things were there.
No. Do you have any guesses how long before she wakes up?
My dear boy, I don't know that she ever will.
I know the answer is already no, because I'm useless in this, but if there's anything I can do to help, please tell me. I will pray.
That
Okay, thank you. Is it okay? If there's any change, could you let me know?
I love Lange. And I'm just like, I need her to as well. But unfortunately, time at the moment is not on her side. And I'm also like, she's a 14-year-old girl with self-esteem problems. She is oblivious as heck. She's got other things to worry about at the moment. She's got like 3 other things above this at the moment. But I'm like,
He knows that. Because he also knows that he loves her. She is more important to him than his own life. And he's okay with that. And so it's like, it's not the right time, and I don't know if it'll ever be the right time. But it doesn't change what he doesn't change his love for her. And he desperately wants her to be well and safe and in God's arms. It's not his place or even her place to save the world. He's just doing the one thing he can, which he's laboring to save her. We've got a collection of superheroes. Terrell is a superhero. Lange's a normie.
but he's important. He's
But
important. He's important.
And he loves her. And the fact that he was willing to love her as a Christian, not romantically, just agape, is what saved her life and saved his. His feelings magnified his sense of failure.
This poor man. This might be very, very paranoid on my part. Very, very, very paranoid. And that's fine. I need nothing to happen to him. Like, nothing, like, permanent. Please.
I am not going to randomly kill him.
It's not what I asked.
I know.